challenging time, kind of like the midway through practice? You got like 3 more weeks before game. How do you guys kind of like stay focused and not get kind of like practice?
We were joking about that actually outside right before we came in, and how we were starting to prep for scrimmage, and then now we're back at taking it day by day and trying to think of the long term of things, but also specifically things to work on each day. But I think the coaches do a great job of breaking it down and keeping us focused.
Yeah, they give us usually something like a new ball screen coverage, something new each day, so it kind of helps us focus on one smaller thing. Makes every day feel a little bit different, but yeah, it's a grind, that's for certain.
You're probably ready for the games.
Oh yeah, we're excited.
You guys will talk about the news that you went through and how you feel going into the season and just the team itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think for both of us this past off season, both definitely got stronger, rehabbed. Feldy, Steve, all the staff that we have around us has set us up for success. So I think we're both feeling pretty good going into the season.
Yeah, like Soph said, just a lot of time in the weight room, getting stronger. I've felt it myself, just the way I've been playing, just feeling stronger, feeling better, being able to take more hits. Definitely haven't had kind of the minor injuries that I've had in the past few preseasons, just kind of like the tears here and there. Haven't, knock on wood, had any of that recently. So I've been feeling really good, and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
What do you like with this year's team? And just John was just in here and said, hey, you don't have to put as much weight on your shoulders. There's just more depth. There's more
Yeah.
experience. I imagine you've sensed that, but just I'll let you
Yeah.
answer that question. But what do you like?
Well, I think that's just the biggest thing is the depth of this year's team. Knowing that, anytime I sub out, that I have full confidence in the people that are being put in. And I think just the energy around the team and the commitment is something that we haven't necessarily had in the past few years. So, people getting in, getting extra shots up, wanting to be really good. I think our freshmen are just always so eager to learn from us, and they've done an awesome job. And then obviously the transfers coming in and just showing that they really want to contribute. So it's been definitely different. You're totally right. It just feels like a big weight lifted off, and I'm feeling it every day and adjusting to it, but it's definitely going to pay off.
Mara, now that you're an upperclassman, what are you doing differently in the preseason compared to the first few seasons?
I think a lot of it is kind of just trying to get closer to my teammates, building those relationships with the newcomers, the freshmen, just trying to be role models for them and showing them, the work ethic and what it takes. They've done a great job, like I said, of that. But just knowing that what I've done in the past and knowing what has worked and what hasn't and how I need to adjust. And I think a lot of that comes from extra training with the coaches and looking at game film and things like that of where I can get better for the next year.
What have you learned about both of you, about the importance of experience, and just that you have 3 seniors coming in as transfers? You guys are another year along in the process. Like, as you think back to like the beginning of your career versus now, and also thinking about experience added to your roster, how much value is there in just having been through some of these things before?
Yeah, I think we look at, close games, end of games. I mean, just situations like that where I feel like we have a lot more trust in each other and the coaches have a lot more trust. And then, I think there's a lot of value in all of us having this experience now. And then as we have issues on the court, we don't need to rely so heavily on our coaching staff. We're able to kind of self-fix and, figure it out as a team, which I think will help us a lot in games when we have to solve things on the fly.
Yeah, we've just been focused on being a player-led team more so this year, and that's something that coach has really been, harping on us about, and not, looking at her like Soph said and being like, all right, what do we need to do, but knowing, the ins and outs and the X's and O's of what's going on and how we've been viewing the game differently now that we're, juniors and seniors, and how we can help our other teammates just because we've been in the system now for going on the second year.
You mentioned that to us about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to call too many times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
For both of you, what were takeaways from the last year that you want to take into this year that you're going to hope to work on, or something you learned from last year that you want to change for this season?
Yeah, I think with our WNIT run, I think we got very hungry from that, For a lot of us, that was kind of our first postseason tournament we played in college, and it's different, I mean, all games are fun. The Big Ten's very competitive, but, going on those runs, being on the road, kind of getting to play different people than you normally would ever see, it's a lot of fun. I think we have that taste in our mouth now, and we're ready to roll. You know, we have our eyes set on a tournament run this year.
I agree. Just excited to be healthy. I think that's the main thing, and just going out there and being able to compete, knowing that I'm full strength. That's something that I've been trying to give myself more grace for when things aren't coming as easily as I wanted them to. Just knowing that, honestly, I haven't played a healthy game since January, around that time. So just giving myself grace and just continuing to learn each day.
Sorry. So Sophie, your previous teammates this year obviously made the tournament. How did Gophers compare to these previous teams?
Yeah, I think I gained a lot of experience from being on that team. You know, I dote on those girls. You know, you learn how hard, you know, teams like that work. And so I see a lot of similarities with this team that we have this year and the teams I've been on in the past. And so I'm just very excited. We're very deep this year. We're very talented, I think. And so we're just kind of ready to roll, you know, ready to play.
Just curious, like, your season starting on the heels of a super successful big season. The hype around women's basketball is right, we're seeing it right now, and that's just good. People are like, okay, now that the season's over, I'm dancing for more women's basketball. You guys are ready to go with your season. How does that kind of, do you think that helps? Does that play a
Yeah.
role in just the hype around your season starting?
For sure, and I think we're going to the game on Wednesday. We were lucky enough to get tickets to go, so we'll
As
all
a
be
team.
there as a team. That'll be fun. But just seeing that atmosphere and seeing, all right, all these people are Minnesota fans and women's basketball fans. Like, why can't they, you know, come support us as well? So being able to kind of drive that for us a little bit, and knowing that the fans are there, it's just, you know, wanting to get them to come. And just, I think our media and everything around us has been doing a great job of trying to get that attention over here as well. But obviously we have to produce on the court as well. So we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I also think a lot of our, you know, season ticket holders and those fans go to the games, and so my call out to them is try to recruit people, because I know we have a lot of new fans at the Lynx games, and we would love to see you guys, you know, over at the barn, over at Williams. So, you know, come out, keep your basketball rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions for Sophie or Mara? What have you seen from the transfers so far this season?
Yeah, I mean, I know Annika Stewart really well. Played high school with her. One of my closest friends, she has been for a while, and so she just brings a leadership for our team. Obviously, Amaya knows Taylor really well, and I think just throughout, you know, that chemistry of us being so close just is going to only propel us forward. And then obviously Lex and Jordan coming in. You know, it's a lot to have to adapt to a whole new style, and just a whole, you know, we already kind of had our foundation, so them coming in and trying to fit in, they've done an awesome job, and we really appreciate them being here and taking, obviously, they're coming a long ways to Minnesota, and they're just now dealing with the winter. And
Oh, yeah.
they've been, they got their winter jackets, so that's good, but yeah, they've been funny, and they've been great, and just wanting to get close to us and just understand the coaches and the style, so.
Awesome. They add a lot of depth for us too, so we're really excited because they're all very talented.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
you.
guys.
Thanks.